Guys, this is your girl back again with another video. So listen, I would like to talk to you guys about the signs that you guys will start to receive or see when you're outgrowing a situation or a relationship. Let's get into it. So initially, we're all mirroring whoever we come in contact with, whether that is a romantic connection or a platonic one. And ultimately, we will mirror energy backwards and forward for a duration of the connection until someone learns the spiritual lesson. And that's how you can tell if a relationship is meant to go with you or if it's one that you're supposed to release, because essentially whether you get it first, they get it first, or you both start to kind of get the spiritual lesson around the same time, essentially we both grow together as a nation, as a connection. But a lot of the times when you are, one of the major signs when you are outgrowing a situation is when you're continuing to learn and grow, and a person is in this place of stagnancy, or they're just not moving, they're choosing not to ascend for whatever their reasons may be. And that is one of the main signs or major signs that you will see when you are outgrowing a situation. I pulled up a few different ones just to see if any of these reasons resonated with me, and one of the main ones were different life paths. And don't get me wrong, it is completely okay to have different life paths, because essentially we're all on different paths. We're all meant to do different things. We're going to be serving in different realms or whatever the case may be. But I feel like when the paths get a little bit too different to where we can't meet each other down the middle anymore. Okay. For instance, I had a situation a couple years ago where it's just certain things in life that I'm not okay with. So there was a moral difference between me and this energy. Like, we had different morals. And this is not me placing judgment on this individual for what they choose to participate in. I'm just saying, for me, it's a no-no, because that's just something that I don't want to do. And I don't feel comfortable occupying spaces with people who do certain things that just don't align with my morals or my values. Once again, it has absolutely nothing to do with you as an individual. And this is not me saying that you're a bad person, or this is not me saying that you should change this and that, because I feel like people have to make their own choices in life, and whatever works for them, that is fine. Okay. Once again, they talked about conflict around personal growth, which I kind of already touched base on that. When you're seemingly growing and your mindset is changing, the way that you view things are changing. So a lot of the times when you're growing and the other energy is not, the conversations start to get really, really lack. Like, they will get lack. You will start to disagree more with one another more than ever, because one person is stuck in one realm while you are ascending to another. And this says here, for important considerations, another thing too that you will start to see when you have difficulties with being honest. That is something that is a pet peeve for me, because I don't like feeling like I'm stepping on eggshells with nobody. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like if you and I are having a conversation, whether this is a platonic or a romantic situation, which I've had these things come up in both connections, so I get it. When I feel like I have to step on eggshells because I don't know how you're going to respond to me, because I'm just simply being honest or giving an honest opinion, and giving an honest opinion meaning I'm not saying that you're wrong for feeling the way that you feel, which goes back to the moral differences, or the things that the differences. I'm not saying that you're wrong for feeling the way that you feel. I just feel one way about it and you feel another. And that doesn't mean that I'm saying that you're wrong. And I'm not going to let you tell me that I'm wrong for feeling how I feel because these are my feelings. But when it becomes a situation to where that is the thing, and based off of my personal experiences, one thing I've noticed that people like that will say, I had a person a couple years ago that told me that my opinion don't matter after they asked for it. Oh, I was done with the conversation. I was done with the conversation, and it's just like, if my opinion doesn't matter, you are telling me so many different things in one. You're telling me that you don't respect me, you don't respect what I think, and ultimately, you asking a question was not because you wanted my honest opinion. You wanted me to agree with what you said. And once again, just because we are in disagreement with said issue or situation, it doesn't make you wrong. I just don't agree with your approach or how you handle it or whatever the case may be. Another thing somebody told me a couple years ago was, see, you think you know everything. I'm done. I'm done. I am so done with the conversation once again. I don't feel like I know everything once again. I'm just simply stating how I feel. So, those are signs that you're outgrowing situations because it becomes an imbalance. And when you continue to engage in these type of conversations with these type of people, eventually there's going to be a blow up. And one thing that resonated with me, and I'm going to let y'all go, I was looking at an episode on Zatima the other night, and Angela, I think that's her friend's name on there. Um, she was telling her, like, they had a sit down because Angela has a habit of bringing people back to her home that she does not know. So Fatima was just basically telling her, like, look, you kind of need to calm down with that because you don't know these people. Something could happen, etc., etc. And the first thing she said, what, you judging me for what I do? And it's just like, look, I just told you why I said what I said, and that's the only thing that you heard. So they had to have a conversation, which I'm happy that they were able to. They had a conversation about it, and Fatima was just like, I'm not trying to come off as judgmental or whatever the case may be. And I'll try to kind of check myself when it comes down to my delivery. And I know that's something that I struggled with over the years. So I try my best to be better with my delivery because I'm a Sagittarius, y'all. And sometimes I could be brutally honest, but it's just out of simple love. Like, I love you and I want the best for you. And I just don't want to see you hurt, or I don't want to see you stressed, or I don't want you whatever. And another thing that I saw, and it was on an old episode of Sisters, and I don't know if I have it in my phone. Let me see if I have it, y'all. Let me see. This may be it. No, that's definitely not it. I don't know if I saved it in my phone. But it was an episode, not Sisters, Girlfriends. Y'all remember that sitcom that used to come on? And Joan finally set a boundary with Tony because she was not respecting the boundaries in their relationship. I'm gonna see if I can find it on TikTok. Joan. Okay, Joan sets boundaries. Alright, sets boundaries. BOU. Okay. Boundaries with Tony. Let's see if I can find it. Alright. Boo, 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 boo. Yep, this is it.
Now you need to get out of my house. This friendship is over. What? I draw a line, you cross it. I draw another line, you cross that. Today you cross the last line. How dare you tell my boss my business? What did I tell him? We're having so you can figure that out on your drive home. Oh, and let me save you another trip back. Okay, I told him that you should be my full partner. I told him to stop looking at my wrist.
First of all, why are you talking to my boss?
I said that you broke up with Sean and oh wait, I know all this ain't about that. Tired.
Disregarding her feelings.
I'm tired of trying to understand you. I'm tired of being your whipping dog. I'm tired of explaining to people what's good about you when I'm not even sure myself. I've always given you the benefit of the doubt, Tony, because I honestly didn't believe that you meant to hurt me. But now I believe you do. You don't wish me well, and I don't need anyone in my life who doesn't wish me well. So please, just get your stuff and go. Okay, those are valid issues. Okay, this is about boundaries. I get it. I'm not very good with that. I own that.
We know.
Joan, we can work this out. We can talk about it in therapy. I'm sure we can work this out. What if you write all down a letter, and then I'll write down some things, and we can talk about it in therapy. Tony, this manipulation, the whole sales pitch thing.
Mommy, isn't that this funny?
Yes, it is.
This one, Mommy.
Wait a minute, baby.
I don't care about you right now. This is about me. I'm trying to save myself. Now please just go.
And that's another thing. When you've had enough and you set the boundary with them because it's starting to compromise you by holding on to the situation, and they still try to make excuses for their behavior and trying to make you continue to deal with their foolishness, and she still made it about her. That's another thing too, y'all. So I just wanted to talk to y'all about that, and let me know what you guys think about this video in the comments. I hope I don't get a copyright, but we gonna see. All right, but anyways, until next time, guys, I'll talk to you later. Bye.